With Casper, if you guys just follow them on Twitter, you guys will see that they are constantly pushing out updates. They're constantly hosting X spaces and discussing, their updates, taking questions. There's a lot of chains out there that I think people are like super hyped about because they did really well in April, but like they're not putting out updates like this and consistently developing. Even just recently, we had a big update in the Casper.click application. So if you go to CSPR.live, guys, there's all the resources there. So especially from a dev side of things, with this new update, it allows for Casper.click APIs from the client side to basically build and make edits. So again, removing that barrier of entry and asking someone to use something proprietary and instead being able to use your client side tooling and build in your own environment and then just utilize the API keys in order to access those assets and tools. Again, not sexy, but like these are the things that create long-term adoption. And then we also saw an update on the AmeriCorps partnership. This isn't a new announcement, but this is spaces that they held recently with Michael Stoyer, CTO of Casper Association, had and answered some questions about their partnership. So they basically have been working on the final phases of their MVP or their minimum viable product to deploy via test chain. And then once they're completely done with the test chain, then they'll move over to mainnet testing. And so definitely some real progress being had here. It's not just, something that we announced a while ago and then there's not been actually any meaningful progress. They've been working hand in hand with Casper Association to accelerate the launch of that MVP. Price sucks right now. And I think that's true of a lot of other assets that I own that I really do not think are worthy of their current market price, that are not new L1s, that are not this, not the other. And I think there's enough positive news there with Casper, that creates, for me, a staying story of like, I'm not going to allow market conditions to dictate what could be a really incredible investment.